Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be a real life review of the Realme Watch. So I'm going to talk about my experience with this. I've been using it for quite some time. I have done almost all the tests except for swimming pool test because the swimming pools are not open. So let's go ahead talk about what I liked first. So the first thing which I liked is that this has 14 exercise options built into the band itself. So you don't have to start the exercises from the phone. So you can actually in MI bands you do have options of selecting some or in some other bands also you have the option of selecting 5-6 exercise options and then putting it onto the band. The rest will be on the phone. So over here you have all 13 options. So that's a good thing. Secondly, it has a continuous heart rate monitor and a dedicated oxygen meter. So you have separate heart rate monitor and separate oxygen meter. So it's not going to use the same sensor for both of them. So that's something good. Even though the continuous heart rate monitor is not a truly continuous heart rate monitor, it actually takes 5 minutes interval. So every 5 minutes it will take heart rate reading. So that's a little misleading. So in case you want continuous heart rate monitor, there are other ones. This is not true one. Then you have the auto sleep tracking on the watch. So you don't really need the phone to do anything. The watch will automatically track your sleep and then show you the information on the watch itself. You do not have to use the phone to see your sleep data. Then you have a reminder to take water. Now this is something which is not unique. Most of the bands do that, but what I like about this is the watch actually vibrates and you get a big glass sign and then it tells you to drink water, and for some reason it's actually quite pleasing and I've gotten used to it. So every time I see that, even if I don't drink one full glass of water, at least I take a sip of water. So I've noticed that now my water intake has become better. I've been checking my BMI and then I've seen my water level has actually improved. I don't know it's because of this or not, but it has improved. Then we have music control. So this has music control which actually auto pops up whenever there is some music played on my phone, whether it's music, video, whatever, whether it's YouTube video or regular music, it will pop up and it's convenient. So every time there's something going on, it will come up and then I can just increase the volume, decrease the volume, play, pause, go to the next track, go to the previous track, do all of that. So that's a good option. Then you have the display. So even though this is an IPS display, the display's quality is really nice. So I've used it between 50 to 80%. I didn't need to use it at 100 because this really gets bright. So sunlight readability is not an issue. I have some older ones, watches which you really can't see in the sunlight. You have to do this and then see it. This one is very nice with that. Okay, then you have the IP68 dust and water resistance. So this you can actually take it swimming. It has I mean you can use it underwater. You can I mean it can get dirty. The dust and stuff should not be a problem with this because there are no speakers, there are no holes. Even the charging is a charging dock, so there's no place where sand or water can go in. Now, having said that, it has some issues. We will be talking about that in the dislike section. So one thing which really bugs me, I mean really bugs me, I mean like really bugs me is it's 24 hours time. So for some reason this has 12 hours 24 hours in the watch itself, so I can change it from here itself. But as soon as this disconnects from the phone and then connects back, it goes to 24 hours time zone. So 24 hours time. So that's something which I don't like. I have to keep changing it, even though I know military time, but I still count on my fingers sometimes. So if you are one of those people, you will have a problem with this because it will keep going back unless they put an update and fix that issue. This is a very bugging thing for me. Now the heart rate monitor on this is bad. So I've never used that word bad before. This is bad because it actually shows your heart rate so high that you'll have to call a doctor. So when I was testing this, I was just walking and I mean I have clips for that. I will be putting that in this video. So if I was walking, general walking, no I was not running, I was not doing anything, and my heart rate reached 170 according to this. Then I got a little concerned that how come maybe it's a issue, maybe something is wrong. I went up to my house and I got the other bands. I got the Apple Watch, I got the MI bands, I got the Samsung bands, and then I compared the data. That's when I came to know that this one gives you wrong data by at least 50. So like if your heart rate is running at 100, it might give you 150 also. So that is really bad. So Realme really needs to fix this issue, because if this is the case, then a lot of people will be misled. People will think that they are having a stroke or something, or maybe they have a problem, some heart related issues, because this has a high and low heart alert option. So in case your heart rate goes up or goes down a certain point, it will alert you. So this is alerting me. So if it alerts, I'll get scared. I will go to the hospital. I will call my doctor. I'll do something like that. So that is not good. So please fix that, because that's something which I really did not like. Now the other thing which I don't like is that I'm used to the Apple Watch, where I'm exercising. I can see all my exercise data. When I want to change my music, I just swipe and then change the music, play, pause, increase the volume, do whatever. And if I want to stop it, I just swipe like this and then stop. So this one has no such option. It has when you switch on the exercise, it's just a band which shows exercise. You cannot get out of that option. It cannot track exercise behind and then you do something else on it. Like you cannot control your music. So if I'm in the gym, my phone is lying somewhere else, I'm using earphones, and maybe if I'm using a earphone where it does not have next track option, then I have to go to the phone and then change it. I cannot change it from my watch, because my watch is tracking the exercise and it cannot do anything else in that time. So that's something which I do not like. Now having said that, this is not an option that all the bands have. So even the MI bands cannot do it, Fitbit bands cannot do it. The only band watch which can actually do it is the Apple Watch. So the comparison is too high, but still that's a problem. Now my friends send me a lot of messages and a lot of emojis, like thumb, smiley and all these things. This watch does not know any emojis. So if someone sends you an emoji, you have to take out your phone and then see it. You cannot see anything on it, because all the emojis will come up as boxes. So for some reason, this is a box watch. This is not an emoji watch. It's not for the youth or anything. It's for people who do not use emojis. For them, this is a good watch. Okay, the other thing which I don't like is it does show you notifications, but you cannot reply, you cannot respond, you cannot do anything to the notification. It's a watch, it's not a band. A watch should have that option. Now most of the watches that I use, they have these pre-defined messages, yes, no, call you later, I am driving, or something like that. That option is not there. So you can just see the notification. Like right now I have a notification, I have a WhatsApp notification. All that I can do is dismiss. Other than that, nothing. So really, they claim that this can actually run for like 7 to 9 days battery life. 7 if heart rate monitor is on, and 9 if all those notification and heart rate monitors are off. But the claim is not right. The maximum I could get out of this was 3 days, which is not really that bad. 3 days is actually good. In this 3 days, it has the heart rate monitoring to continuous. I exercise for 3 to 4 hours a day. So it tracks my exercises, and all the notifications are on, even though the notifications are useless, because anyways I have to check the phone because the notifications are not full. I cannot really read anything on this properly. So only 3 days, maximum 3.5 days, maybe 4 days if you exercise less, but 7 days is not a possibility. So that is something which I did not like. One more thing, this is a waterproof watch, but water is its enemy. What I mean by that is, if I'm in the shower, I will be switching on exercises, I will be changing my time, I will be doing things, because as soon as water drops on this goes haywire. So all the options go on and everything goes on. It is waterproof, but I cannot lock the screen. Even if I choose the lock option, it for some reason keeps getting on and then it keeps activating. So now I've ended up removing the watch and then having a bath. I've never done that with any band or watch till date. This is the first band where, even though this is waterproof, I have to remove it, because it's going to activate a lot of things. It's going to thankfully it does not know how to call people. That's something which is strange. At least you should have an option there, even if you don't have a speaker. If you have a Bluetooth headset, it should allow that, but no, that's a different point. I'll not talk about that. But waterproofness is there, but it'll get activated with just light water shower or whatever. In the rain, it might just go haywire. So just be careful of that. Okay, now I'm going to introduce another category, which is neutral. So what I like, what I don't like, and where I'm because this may be not good for me but may be good for someone else. So in the neutral category I have two things. One is that this Realme has one software, Realme Link, and in that they put their earphones, their watches, their whatever devices they have, everything goes into that software. So for some people this will be a easy thing, a better thing, because everything is in one place. Like if you have a device which has less storage, so this will help you in conserving that storage space. You don't have to have a fitness app separate, the earphone app separate and all that. So for some people it will be good. For me, I don't like it because I have to first open up the Realme Link app, then choose the watch, and then go into the fitness data. So it's a longer process, where other devices I just click it and then it goes into it. So that's something which I did not like, but personally I've spoken to my friends, they actually like this option, so that's why I put it in the neutral option, neutral place. Watch faces, so it has 32 watch faces. I really don't like them that much. Like if I compare it with other watches, there are many good quality watch faces. Like if you have Android wears, if you have Apple watches, if you have even Fitbit watches, they have good watch face. This one has 32 watch faces, which are not that great. Maximum I like out of them are like maybe 4 to 5 watch faces, which are really good. Other than that, everything else is just and it looks very artificial on this. So like if you get any other watch, the watch faces actually resembles an actual watch. So they have really good looking watch faces. This one does not have that many. Okay, so what are my final thoughts? So it's a good band for 3,000, 7,000 or 6,000 rupees. No, don't even think about it. But 3,000 rupees, it's a good band watch. The only problem I have is the heart rate sensing. It is bad, and the exercise option. Now you have 13 exercise options. You can actually put it on regular exercise. You don't have to choose treadmill or walking or this and that. Just put to regular exercise option, and then it will track everything. The only problem I have is all that it shows you is your average heart rate, your steps, your average pace and duration, and the calories burned. That's it. I mean, for some people that is good, but what I expect with similar priced bands or watches are that it shows me kilometer wise my pace, which I'm used to with my MI bands. So if I walk for 5 kilometers, I have all the kilometers separately mentioned, and it shows me what was my pace for all of those kilometers, and then it gives me my average, which this does not do. I have my heart rate zones, I have my warm up, fat burning, anaerobic, and all these threshold ones, everything. So all that is shown here, but nothing is populated ever. So I don't know whether that's an issue or not. Maybe in updates later on it will be fixed, but all of that does not get populated. So even though it has all the sensors which I see it sensing, which I see the data on the watch, it cannot transform that into good data, good I don't know how to explain it. What do I say? Good detailed view. So it's not a detailed view, it's just a summary or those kind of things, which I did not like, which I did not expect from a band which actually has this many features. So that's the only problem that I have. I actually said 3 or 4 things. So now you know what I feel about this band. I do use it regularly because I like the feel. It is quite light, and the battery for 3-4 days is actually good. My Apple Watch just stays for 1 day. So I actually like it. I've ended up using it a lot, but I do not trust the heart rate monitor on this. That's it. Now I know that it's not accurate, so maybe I'm waiting for it to get fixed. But right now, that's my opinion. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe with the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.